Desaguadero, a small town located on the border with Bolivia and Peru. Notorious for smuggling, illegal crossings and bribery, Desaguadero has become a hotspot for crime and trafficking. In today's video I head to the border on a mission to find potential contacts for myself and to see how easy it really is to sneak across and not get caught. Let's begin. Peruvian authorities, I know you're watching this video, this is a joke, do not ban me! Comandantes! ¿Cómo estamos? And welcome to Bolivia. I'm currently on the cable cart on Línea Verde, the green line, and check out the views of La Paz. This is absolutely incredible. I'd argue this is the best feature of the city. Absolutely beautiful. Now you may be thinking, what are you doing in La Paz? Well, I have scouted out a small little border town on the border of Bolivia and Peru, and today I'm gonna head there. Because you know me, I love border towns, I love crossing, and I love smuggle routes, so we're going to head down there and scout out some potential smuggle routes that I can use. Like always, how am I going to get there? I don't know, I have no plan. Where am I going after this cable car? I do not know, but it's not the destination, it's the journey. So, let's begin. Vámonos con el rey hueputa! And the journey has begun. I've hopped out the cable car and it's time for me to begin my mission all the way to the small water town on the border of Bolivia and Peru. Check out this for a view though, have a look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Tell you what though, I wouldn't want to fall down there. Right then, let's hop over this bridge and get a taxi, because before I head on any mission, I need to go and buy a nice leather jacket. Because whenever I land in La Paz, I always buy leather jackets because they're very fairly priced. So, see if we can get a taxi and head to the witches market. Check out this street dog here. Oh, he's a fancy boy. Right, let's go. Buenas, ¿cómo estás?
Buenas.
Vamos al mercado de las brujas.
¿Ah, sí?
¿Sí?
Sí.
Bueno, ya. Yes. Oh. Espera, me voy adelante mejor, ¿no?
¿También?
Eso. Será yes. We have found the taxi finally after waiting for about 20 minutes. Eso, muchas gracias. ¿Está lejos?
Ya. Más o menos.
¿Más o menos? Ah,
Sí,
bueno, está bien.
No está muy lejos.
Pero el mercado de las brujas es donde venden puras jaquetas, ¿no? Puras jaquetas de cuero. Es como un mercado grande, ¿no? Más o menos. Más o menos, ¿no?
No, ahí venden más que todo artesanías.
Artesanías.
Artesanías, después...
Espera, entonces creo que yo estoy equivocado entonces. Porque yo quería comprarme una jaqueta de cuero. Pero ahí cerca, ¿no?
Sí, a 2 cuadras hay chaquetas de...
Me llevas ahí, por favor.
Hay a 2 cuadras allá.
Eso, muchas gracias. Pero ahora en Bolivia hay nuevo presidente, ¿no?
Sí.
Ya cambió. El Luis ahora ya se fue. ¿Y qué te parece? ¿Bien o mal?
Bien, bien.
Porque yo estaba hablando con muchos bolivianos que me dijeron que como que ese Luis Arce no era tan bueno, ¿no? Y que el nuevo ya va a cambiar cosas porque ya va a llegar todo gasolina y todo, ¿no? Dólares.
Claro, es lo que se espera.
So I've told the dude what I want to do is I want to go to a viewpoint to get a nice view of the city of La Paz. Pero mira dónde queda. Tenemos que meternos en este barrio aquí.
Sí, aquí por Villa Copacabana.
¿Sí?
En Pampajasi hay un mirador espectacular.
Eso, vamos ahí.
Ahí va a ver todas.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go into this hood here. Check it out. Because he said he knows where a nice viewpoint is. Oh man, I'm excited. I'll tell you one thing about La Paz though, you cannot walk around this place. Look at how steep the roads are. This is what I've been trying to do before. I'm trying to record the video, walk up all these hills, maybe go to one of these viewing points myself, but it's very difficult. You're out of breath. Plus you have to remember we're 3,700 meters, something like that above sea level. You can barely breathe up here, man. As you can see, it just goes on and on and on. Look at how steep these roads are. Tell you what though, we're really into the hood here. Oh no, hope this camera doesn't get snatched out my hands, tell you that. We're getting very close to the viewing point. There's the whole city of La Paz down there. Look at that, that is absolutely incredible. But he said that it's further up where we need to go. Oh man, this is going to be good. Check it out though, it's immense. ¿Dónde crees? ¿Dónde está el mirador? ¿Cómo el mejor mirador? ¿Aquí o más arriba?
Vamos a ver el mirador.
Vamos arriba.
Aquí usted puede hacer un plano y después de tiempo hacer otro plano.
Vamos a ver, un segundo. Wow. So we said we need to go further up, but look at this, I'm the king of La Paz. Look at how high up we are here, look at that. Tell you what, that is something else. That is on another level, La Paz. But let's go and check out the other viewpoint. Look at that, you can never get tired of that. Oh. Okay, let's go. We've made it to the top of the hut now. Check out this place. Oh man, I can hear dogs barking already. Look at this. Nice house there at the top of the hill. Ahí mira la cruz. Vamos a parar por ahí.
Sí, exacto, ahí vamos a entrar.
Oh, wow.
Yo voy a parar en la puerta, vamos a entrar a pie.
Casi en todos los miradores hay cruz, ¿no? Hay un cruz.
Sí.
Wow. Okay, we've made it to the real viewing point, the real mirador. This is meant to be the best viewpoint of the whole of La Paz, at the top of this hut. Wow. Right then, let's cross the road and let's see if it's any good. I have high hopes. I'm excited. Let's go through here. And what I was saying to the dude was, in almost all, well not all of them, but in a good majority of the viewpoints, they've always got a cross. Check it out. And here is the best view of the whole of La Paz. Get on this for a view. This is absolutely insane. Look at that. Wow. Not sure how many people live in this city, but it's absolutely huge. ¿Cuántas personas viven aquí? Como 2 millones, algo así, ¿no?
Sí, más o menos, unas 2 millones.
Pero eso es inmenso, mira eso.
Sí,
Gigante.
es como Villa Copacabana.
Por ahí.
Sí.
Ah, ya.
Allá está el estadio de Hernando Siles.
Ah, check it out. As you can see all the way in the distance, I'll try and zoom it in. You got the stadium down there.
Donde juega la selección.
Sí. Pero yo pensé que la selección ya juega en el Alto, ¿no?
Es otro estadio. Que es en Villa Ingenio, que es allá arriba.
Pero ese es más alto porque los colombianos brasileños nunca les gusta venir aquí para jugar, ¿no? Porque es muy difícil con la altura.
Sí, antes jugaba allá, en el estadio de Hernando Siles.
Sí.
Y ya después, a partir de este año ha sido lo que han cambiado, que se juega en Villa Ingenio, en el Alto.
Pero casi no se puede respirar ahí, ¿no?
Sí.
Pues ustedes sí, pero nosotros no.
Es normal, eso sí.
¿Y el Alto dónde está? Ahí arriba, ¿no?
Allá.
Allá
donde terminan las nubes, ahí está.
Wow, check it out. There's el Alto all the way in the distance. That's where I'm going to head today. I believe, anyway. Okay, listo. Vamos. We've arrived. Now I was wrong, I thought I needed to go to the witches market, but apparently this is called another thing. ¿Cómo se llama ese lugar?
Plaza Eguino.
Plaza Eguino?
Sí, Plaza Eguino.
This is the place where I needed to be. Check it out. The market's absolutely huge. Bueno, señor. Mucho gusto. Un gusto. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. And we have made it. So, I don't really remember where these leather jackets were. It's also a little bit dangerous walking around here though, because it's very easy to get hit by a car. A lot of movement, so let's head down that road and see if we can find the leather jackets. They've got to be around here somewhere. Check it out though, this place is nice. Anything you could possibly want to buy, you can buy here. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on down there. I've got to say one thing though, considering we're so high above sea level, La Paz isn't actually that cold today. It's got to be about 18 degrees. Maybe it's the sun, I don't know. I'm still trying to find this jacket though, I'm not too sure where it is. It's got to be here somewhere. I remember coming here, I always come here to buy the jacket, but I can never remember where it is. There's so many little stalls. Bueno, Francisca, ¿dónde venden jaquetas de cuero? De cuero por aquí, chaqueta.
Aquí.
¿Ahí arriba?
Sí, en la galería también hay una galería.
Pero también abajo, ¿no? Ahí. En los dos, toda esa calle, ¿no? Muchas gracias. Eso, gracias. Right, she said up there, but I don't remember having to walk up a hill. I think it's down here. Oh, as you can see, they're selling all sorts of things here. Suit jackets. Right. Where's the leather though? I swear it's down here somewhere. Okay, so I went all the way down the bottom of the hill, and I think the shop where I used to buy my leather jackets is closed. Damn it, man, it was the best shop ever. It's closed. Maybe they had no more business or something. Maybe nobody wanted to buy leather jackets. Oh man, nightmare. Right, let's head up here instead and maybe we can find another shop. Okay, so I've made it down this other street now, and apparently in this building here is this sort of leather market. This is my last chance to find a jacket. Oh man, I'm really hoping they sell them in here, because if they don't, I'm gonna be leaving La Paz with no jacket. Check it out though, this is it. Wow. Nice and quiet. Buenas, una preguntita. ¿Vendes jaqueticas con el pelito real de animal?
No.
¿Aquí venden?
No.
No?
No vas a encontrar.
Right, so she said that they sell leather jackets, but they don't sell it with the fur. That's the reason why I wanted to buy it, because of the fur. Oh, there's no way. Bueno, ¿cómo está, señor?
Sí.
¿No vende jaqueticas con el pelo real de animal?
No.
¿Aquí no venden?
No,
¿No?
no conozco.
Ah,
Sí,
entonces aquí en Bolivia ya no venden, en La Paz.
sí, ya no veo.
¿No?
Se ve, sí.
Ah, está bien. ¿No vendes jaqueticas con pelo real de animal? ¿No? ¿Más allá?
Sí, al frente.
Ah. Right, so he said it's in front, down here. But the only thing is, I've just been down there and all the shops are closed. So it looks like I'm not going to be getting a leather jacket. Oh, nightmare. That was one of the reasons why I came to La Paz, to buy myself a jacket. Oh well. Check it out though, as you can see. Selling all sorts of clothes around here. Wow. Right, you know what? Rather than me turning this video into me going around shopping, a shopping spree here in Bolivia, I'm going to leave the jacket and instead head all the way to El Alto at the very top and make my journey to the border town. Let me not waste your time. Right, let's go. Let's hop in a taxi and head up there. Vamos al Alto, sí? Eso. Right, we found a taxi.
¿A qué lugar quieres ir del Alto?
El Mercado Grande.
A las 16 de julio.
El Mercado más grande, sí.
Ese es.
Sí, sí. So I've hopped in another taxi now because unfortunately they did not sell the leather jackets. Doesn't matter though, we're going to keep on going. Now, whenever you're in Bolivia and you wanted to buy a leather jacket and you couldn't and you failed, there's only one way to make yourself feel better. There's only one way I can make myself feel better, which is going to El Alto, arguably Bolivia's most dangerous hood, and buying a load of coca leaves and booze. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head up this hill and make it to the market. Let's go. So we've left the main sort of centre now in La Paz and we're going up through the hoods. Check it out, this is what I'm seeing now, this is my view. All the way up here. Tell you what though, walking up here, you're very likely to get your camera stolen. So thankfully today we're going on a nice calm journey in the taxi, I like it. Shouldn't be too long now. It's going to get a lot harder to breathe the further up we go though, I'll tell you that for free. I could have gone in the cable car, maybe I should have. I would have saved a little bit of money because I think this guy's going to charge me about 50 or 60 pesos. Whereas if I went in the cable car, it probably would have been about 3. But I'm a busy man. I need to land in these places ASAP. I cannot be waiting around. So let's head all the way up here to El Alto and land in the market and buy the product that we need to buy. Let's go. No one around here though, it's absolutely empty. Get on this.
Cuidado, cuidado va a tener.
¿Por
¿Aquí
qué?
le doy la vuelta? ¿Aquí le doy?
¿Me dejas aquí? ¿Está bien? Sí,
Ya.
sí, sí. Toma mucho cuidado porque...
Hay zateros, roban.
Sí.
Ajá.
Eso es lo malo, ¿no?
Esto sí,
No.
siempre una mano aquí y la otra en el micrófono.
Claro.
Ajá.
No, pero está bien.
Porque al pasar SAS le pueden cortar.
Sí.
¿No ve?
Así
que
es, ¿no?
una
Aquí en el
vueltita
Alto.
y después va a irse puramente por aquí,
Listo.
por la acera.
Listo, muchas gracias,
Ha
mucho
sido un
gusto.
gusto, que lo pase bien.
Un gusto, muchas gracias. Ahí arriba, ¿no? Gracias. What a nice guy, man. He warned me. He said they're gonna rob you. Lots of thieves, but hey, we're used to it by now. And check out this view. As we're saying, everywhere in La Paz and El Alto, you've got incredible views like these. That dude was telling me then he didn't want to wait in the traffic because it's gonna take ages. So he said it's better that I just walk up. Which in the moment I thought was a good idea, but El Alto, as you know, is absolutely full of street dogs. So I really don't want to get bitten. Right then, let's head up here and head to the market. Let's go. And after walking for a little while, we've made it to El Alto market. This place goes on for miles and miles and miles, but I do not want to be walking around here for the next few hours because I have to go and buy the coca leaves. And as soon as I buy them, I'm dipping. Because otherwise, I'm going to get lost because it's very easy to get lost around here, I'll tell you that. But as you can see, they're selling anything you could possibly want. Military gear, tracksuits, juice, jumpers, stolen phones, anything you want. But my question is, where are the coca leaves? They've got to be around here somewhere. We're in Alto. We are in Bolivia. There's no way they don't sell them around here. Right, we're gonna have to ask somebody, see if they know. Buenas, una preguntita. ¿Dónde venden hoja de coca por aquí?
Ambulan, caminan.
¿Sí? En todos lados se ve, ¿no? Yeah. Right then, she said everywhere they sell them. Ay, perdón. Look at that. So she said they sell them absolutely everywhere. But I cannot see it anywhere. It's all clothes, socks and whatever. Buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿No venden hoja de coca por aquí? ¿Hoja de coca? ¿No se ve, no?
Ambulantes vende.
¿Más allá?
Sí.
Yeah. Oh, don't know how long I'm going to be walking around here for. So I'm still going. This is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I've came here before and it was super easy to find coca leaves, but now it seems as if nobody's selling them, which I find very hard to believe because we're in the home of the coca leaves. Come on. Look at this though. Suit, pants. I'm not kidding, man. You can buy anything you want. Anything you want. Maybe we should buy some stolen phones, sell them on. That could be a good business idea right there. Right. You also got to be very careful with our bags here because I can be walking around here distracted and then all of a sudden a thief can see, oh, there's a dude walking around with the camera, all of his attention's on the camera, and he just unzips my bum bag and takes my phone straight out of it and my wallet. So I've got to be scanning like Jambi Alonso. Buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿No venden hoja de coca por aquí? Hoja de coca. No? How the hell can you have a stall in El Alto and not know where the coca leaves are? How is that even possible? I thought everybody chewed coca leaves around here. No way. It can't have gone out of fashion. Ah, buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿Por cuándo estás vendiendo? 10. ¿10? Eso. ¿Me das 2, por favor? Yeah, muchas gracias. We found the coca leaves for 10 Bolivian pesos each. Get in. I'm gonna buy one for myself for the journey and one for the taxi driver that's gonna take me all the way to the border. ¿Tienes cambio por 50? Eso, muchas gracias. Check it out. Real product right here. Eso es como difícil encontrar por aquí, ¿no? He estado caminando por mucho tiempo y ya casi no venden aquí, ¿no? Sí, loco eso. Nobody's selling it anymore. Maybe this is the business. Eso. Muchas gracias. So now that I've got the most important thing, which is the coca leaves, I can get the hell out of this market. It's too big. So let's leave and see if we can find somebody to take us to the border town of Desaguadero. But I have thought of a brilliant business idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find all the thieves. I'm going to round up all the thieves here in El Alto. And I'm going to pay them to steal the phones of gringos down in the city of La Paz. And then they can bring them to me and I can sell them for more money. Imagine that amount. Imagine the amount of iPhones that I'll be able to get doing that. Wow. That is a good business idea. Okay then. Right, how the hell do I leave this place? Oh. Take a look though. You can see the cable car up there connecting the city of La Paz to El Alto. So I've made it somewhat outside of the market now. Take a look. This huge sort of highway. So I'm thinking this is the best spot to find a taxi. And if I can't find a taxi around here, I'm going to head all the way down there in the distance. And maybe towards the airport. Because as you know, there's always taxis around the airport. And if you actually arrive in La Paz, no, if you want to go to La Paz, you need to arrive in El Alto airport. And I think it's round here. Somewhere anyway. Okay, we found a taxi. Let's see if this guy wants to go all the way to the border town of Desaguadero. Buenas. ¿Haces expreso? Para Desaguadero. ¿Vamos ahí, no?
¿Desaguadero?
Sí, claro, vamos. ¿De una? ¿Qué te parece? ¿Sí? 500 ya. ¿Sí? Eso. Right then. 500 Bolivian pesos to go to the border. Wow. Perfecto. Mira. Coca para ti. ¿Te gusta la coca? Mira. Te compré esa. Aquí tenemos un gran viaje, ¿no?
Sí.
Wow. Desaguadero. ¿Cómo es ahí? ¿Bonito?
Sí.
El lago Titicaca se llama, ¿no? Vamos ahí, vamos. ¿Cuántas horas por ahí?
2 horas.
2 horas? Eso. 2 hours all the way to the border town of Desaguadero. I'm ready. Oh man, I hope this guy's good company, because that is a long journey. I don't know. Let's see what he's like. The only thing is, because I got this taxi bang in the middle of the centre, there's traffic everywhere. We've been queuing here for about 25 minutes already. Oh man, I feel like this journey is going to be a lot longer. I think it's going to be an hour before we even get out of El Alto. Look at it. And we're finally making moves after waiting in that queue for about 35 minutes. Check it out. The problem is in these places, it's because there's so many people running in front of the cars are constantly having to stop, as well as the amount of traffic lights. You end up just waiting in there for ages, waiting in the queue. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're making moves. Check it out. I was mistaken, as you can see. We're in more traffic. We're ever going to make it out this city? I'm half tempted to get stuck into my coca leaf now, but let's get out of El Alto, a little bit more relaxed, less mayhem, and then we can enjoy our treats of the day, coca leaves. And the journey has begun. We've made it out the main city of El Alto. I've got my coca leaves, as you can see. We're on the highway. Therefore, we're en route to the border. And what I'm thinking is, on the way, there should be lots of little villages, little communities where I can stop and maybe buy a beer and go and check it out. That's the plan anyway, that's the plan of action. Although the thing is, in these areas of Bolivia, the people are quite cold. They don't really want to talk to you, especially when they're not used to seeing foreigners like myself. But we'll see what they're like. Take a look at this. It's looking a little bit gloomy over here. I don't know if it's going to rain. I really hope not. I don't want to be crossing the border via boat or however you have to cross. I'm not too sure. While it's teeming down. There's nothing around here though. Have a look. Absolutely empty. Looks like it could definitely rain. In fact, I think it is raining. Oh no. This is some journey, I'll tell you that. Stopping over now because I need a wee, and I thought, what better place to have a wee than with this beautiful view. Wow, we really are in the middle of nowhere here in Bolivia. Oh man. Right then, wee time. I've also took my coca leaves out because this will be a brilliant little spot for me to eat some coca leaves for energy. I do sometimes think though, what would it be like to live in areas like this? As you can see all the way in the distance, you've got a small little community. I wonder what the dating situation's like down there, because there must only be about 5 girls, 5 boys. Not much selection, but take what you can get, right? Let me eat some coca leaves and enjoy the view. Ah, coca. So what you do, you get it in your mouth and you leave it in your cheek for the energy, and it'll start to make your cheek feel a little bit numb. I'm a real Bolivian, here in the middle of nowhere with my coca leaves. Wow, on my way to Peru. Let's go. We've made it to a small little town. ¿Cómo se llama este pueblo?
Iguanaco.
¿Es un pueblo o comunidad? Chiquita eso, ¿no?
Sí, pequeño.
Bueno, déjame caminar ahí para ver.
Ya.
Dame un segundo. Wow. Wow. So we've made it to a small sort of community. I don't know if it's a community, a village, town called Tiahuanaco, I think it's called. So I'm gonna go in this shop and buy some beer. Buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tienes cerveza?
No, cerveza no.
¿Aquí no venden cerveza?
Más allá.
¿Más allá? Gracias. ¿No venden cerveza por aquí?
Sí, sí, allá en la esquina.
En la esquina. Muchas gracias. Wow. So that woman did not sell any beer. Wow. Oh, check this place out. I like it. Nice and calm. Nice and relaxed. A place that I can come and nobody can find me. The authorities cannot find me. Ooh, okay, let's go around this corner so we can get some beer. I don't know what sort of art piece this is. Hanging rock. You do find some mad things doing these sort of videos. I'm gonna cross the road so I can see a big monster sticker So I'm assuming that they'll have a good variety of drinks. Check it out. Right. Oh, I can see the fridge. It's looking promising. See what they've got. Buenas. ¿Hay cerveza? ¿Cerveza tienes? Oh, ¿esa qué es? ¿Verguesa?
Sí, burguesa.
¿Cerveza boliviana?
Sí.
Oh, eso. A mí eso, por favor. Una. Pero uno no se puede llevar eso, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Ah, sí?
Sí.
Ah, por el camino. Perfecto. Verguesa. Wow. Increíble.
Brasilera, cerveza brasilera.
Ah, eres brasilera. Bueno, está bien.
Ya.
Bueno, ¿cuándo es?
15 bolivianos.
15, perfecto. Ya. ¿Cómo la vida aquí en ese pueblo, en esa comunidad? ¿Bien?
Ah, sí. El pueblo es más abajo.
Ah,
Esto
como chiquito aquí, ¿no?
es una vía de tránsito para la ciudad.
Y la mayoría de las personas por aquí, ¿en qué trabajan?
Artesanía, en el campo, en la lechería. En el pueblo, en artesanía.
Wow. ¿Y siempre vas a El Alto y La Paz?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí. Sí.
Muchas gracias. Hazme un favor, por favor, y ábreme eso, por favor. ¿Está bien? Gracias. We've got the beer, Brazilian beer, Verguesa. I've never saw that beer before. Wow. Esa. ¿Quieres tomar una? ¿Te invito?
No, gracias.
¿Está bien? Bueno. Mucho gusto. Gracias. Check it out. Brazilian beer. That's what he said anyway. Verguesa. That is absolutely delicious. Verguesa. Wow. Right then, let's hop back in this car and make our way to the border. It's absolutely silent here though. Not much going on. He was saying that the town, small little village, is all the way down there. And I think I've lost my driver. Ah, there he is. Oh, I might ask him, you know, maybe to take me down there. Maybe there's a little plaza or a little church or something. Amigo, right, we're gonna go down there, see what's going on. You take my self-control. Have a look at this. Wow. All sheep everywhere. The place is also surrounded by mud houses, sort of mud huts. Interesting. Look at the football pitch there. Wow. Imagine playing football there. I ain't knee sliding on that pitch, I'll tell you that for free. Where are we going here? Oh no. It's like being on another planet round here. Es como estar en otro planeta por aquí, ¿no? It's like being on Mars, look. You make a new break. So we've made it to the centre of this small town. As you can see, the opening gates, wow. And this is the plaza. Take a look at that. Incredible. Aha. And this is the church. Como será, no?
Cerrado.
Look at that. The church. ¿Sabes qué? Hacemos la vuelta, vamos más allá. Hay un estadio de fútbol, creo, más por allá, ¿no? We came into the main town here, but there's absolutely nothing. Check it out, there's the mud huts. But there is nothing. Oh, right, we've made it to the stadium here. Let me go and show you the local stadium of. I keep forgetting the name of this place. Oh, look at those dogs there, big boys. Gotta be careful with them. I really don't want to get chased. Right, here is the stadium of this local town, this local village in the middle of nowhere, not too far away from El Alto. Wow. Incredible. Let's head up here. Buenas. Little kid there. Is this where the local kids come to hang out? Probably. Oh ho ho. And here is the stadium. I guess you could call it a stadium. As you can see, just concrete blocks. No seats, but doesn't matter. Maybe I need to talk with the head coach here. I reckon I could definitely get a game here. Playing midfield for the local team. Wow. I wonder how many people this holds. To be fair, considering we are in the middle of nowhere, it's quite large. I reckon you could easily get a few thousand in here. Wonder what the quality is like. Buenas, una preguntita. ¿Cómo se llama el equipo?
¿El equipo de qué?
De aquí.
Todos tienen un nombre de equipo de
El mejor equipo, ¿cómo se llama?
Causaya.
Causaya. Ah, ya, gracias. So the best team is called Causaya. ¿Estamos cerca de la frontera ahora?
Sí, media hora más.
¿Media hora? Aha, perfecto. So we're only half an hour away from the border now. Get it. We've came a little bit further outside of the town and I have found some llamas. Look at this. I have found the llamas. It's not a video in Bolivia if you don't find some llamas. I hope there's not a dog taking care of these animals though. Check it out. Wow. Beautiful animals. You gotta be careful with llamas though, because if you get too close they do spit at you. Okay, let's keep it moving. Whoa. Also, one thing that I need to mention, right, in these small little towns, if you don't know, there's no prisons, and also sometimes there's not even police. So for the people that commit crimes, the thieves, what they do is the villagers, they have to take matters into their own hands. So they'll usually stone them, batter them, they'll do all sorts of things to make sure that it doesn't happen. So we're right outside the town now, the border town. We've made it to a military checkpoint. Check it out, Zona Militar. Basically, the military is checking all the cars and the big trucks. As you can see, the line goes all the way down there, seeing if anybody's carrying any contraband. So what they're going to do, they're going to stop this car, check the boot, check the back, check me, to see if they can find any goods. But the good thing is I always hide my coke in the tyres, so I think we're good. We made it through, they didn't find the coke. Yes. Oh, and after a long 2 hours I have made it to Desaguadero, the border town. Well, I've not made it yet. It's all the way over there in the distance, but I want to show you Lake Titicaca. I believe it's the highest lake in, I want to say, the world. I'm not too sure. And the best view is just on that corner there. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I feel like I've been in taxis all day. Just been one big taxi video. I'm glad to be out of the car now. And welcome to Lake Titicaca. It looks like the sea. Look at that. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Look at the size of it. It goes all the way down there. And I believe, in fact, I know that over there is Peru. So it connects Bolivia and Peru. That's how big the lake is. Look at it. Right then, now I've got to walk all the way to Desaguadero on a raya. Let's make the journey. Let's go around there. The only thing is though, I need to be very careful that there isn't street dogs hanging around here. Maybe it's not a wise idea to go down this pathway. We'll take the risk. We're at Lake Titicaca. Okay, so the good news is I've came around the corner and there's no street dogs around here. Nice. So the plan of attack, basically, the way the map works here, you've got the lake, right? And the lake goes all the way down there. And it leads into a small river where a lot of the contraband is passed. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go down there, ask people, ask the locals, where can I go illegally? Where can I cross the border illegally? To see if we can find the little smuggle boat. I think it's just over there. Right. Let's make a beeline down here. And I don't think it should take us too long to get there. Look at this little mouse here. Wow. Look at that. Trying to get away from me there. Nice one. Okay. Let's make a move because it's about 3 p.m. and I don't really want to be crossing the border when it's dark. You see, it looks close. It looks like it's just down there, but I don't know if I have to go all the way around this bend. Please don't be street dogs. Instant regret. Peru, 3 kilometers. I should have just told the taxi driver to take me all the way to the border. Now I've got to walk all the way around here. Damn it. Oh well. Perfect spot for some coca, if you ask me. Let's get some Bolivian coca before we cross to Peru. Wow, I have came off the main road and now I'm heading down this rocky pathway. I'm trying my best to avoid street dogs, but something that I've realized is the road, the main road, goes all the way around. And if I want to get to Desaguadero as quick as possible and get to the border as quick as possible, I'm gonna have to go straight ahead. I don't want to, but I also don't want to have to go all the way around. It's a lose-lose. So far so good. I've been walking down this pathway for about 10 to 15 minutes and I've not saw a street dog. In fact, I've not saw a single dog, which is a surprise. It's quite strange for Bolivia. I'm liking it, but I'm remaining on high alert because all it takes is for there to be a few of these dogs, a few big German shepherds hanging around these corners, because they always hang around in groups. It's like a big gang of them. So I'm not gonna let my guard down yet. I'm gonna keep going down here, take a right, and we should be a little bit closer. It's a miracle. We've made it all the way down the path without getting chased. I can't believe it. No way. We've made it to the town here. Desaguadero. Look at this. Still super quiet though, not much going on. I'm hoping that there's more activity towards the border, which I think is just down there. See if we can ask somebody. Don't really want to be walking around like a headless chicken. Ideally, we want to land the border and get smuggled across ASAP. Take a look at this. Amigo, ¿cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Vamos a la frontera entonces?
Sí, frontera.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Wow. ¿Eso cómo se llama?
Trisitaxi.
¿Cómo?
Trisitaxi.
Titicaca. Wow. ¿Y dónde me voy? ¿Aquí o...?
¿Va a subir?
¿Aquí? Wow.
¿Dónde? ¿A la frontera?
A la frontera entonces, sí. Pero hay como 2 fronteras, ¿no?
Frontera Perú.
Oficial.
Perú-Bolivia.
Sí, pero yo no quiero ir para la frontera oficial. Yo quiero irme realmente, ¿sí me entiendes?
Sí, en las fronteras más sencillo.
No, pero ¿dónde están las lanchas?
Al bote.
Sí, 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 sí.
Hay que ir.
Eso, sí. Take a look at this. I'm feeling like a real G here in Desaguadero. On this sort of bicycle thing. Look at this. This is the strangest mode of transport I ever saw. Wow. And to be fair, this guy's got some strength in his legs. We're going quickly down here. Wow. Right then. This seems to be the center. Eso es el centro por aquí. ¿Verdad?
Sí.
Wow. I think this is the center. Wow. When we go off the main road, it's a little bit bumpy though. ¿Eso cómo es? No, eso no es duro.
Sí,
Claro. He's lucky that I'm quite thin. If some big fat guy sat on this, there's no way he'd be pushing that. That would be a nightmare. Wow. This is the place, Desaguadero. I like it. As I was saying before though, no one here. Empty. ¿Y dónde está la frontera? ¿Está lejos?
Sí, un poco más.
¿Sí? ¿Y cómo la ve aquí? ¿Bien?
Bien nomás.
Sí.
Frontera de Desaguadero, Bolivia.
¿Tranquilo?
Tranquilo.
¿Y siempre pasas a Perú, no? ¿Eso qué es? El gobierno.
Gobierno municipal de Desaguadero.
Wow, the local government building. He is the plaza, no? La plaza. The main plaza. It's a very relaxed place. To be honest though, ideal for transporting contraband because there doesn't seem to be many authorities. Of course, we need to land towards the border. Might be a different story down there. Oh, and you've got these little motos, these little tuk-tuks too. All sorts of transports in Desaguadero. Right, we've made it to the military people. I don't know what the situation is now because I've got no passport, but let's see if we can just cruise straight past. Oh, minute. Straight past, no problem. Wow, easy that. Here we go.
Aquí es la frontera de bote Perú.
Aquí?
Es la para esta frontera.
Pero ahí hay unos militares, ¿no? Ellos no van a molestar si yo me voy. Ahí.
Sí, ese no pasa nada.
¿No? ¿Normal?
Ahí sí está controlando los militares y esta es la de lancha del bote.
Tranquilito.
Tranquilo.
Bueno, ¿cuándo quieres?
20 minutos.
20, ya. 20 pesos. How much is that? Oh, $2. Not too bad.
¿Cruzar la frente?
Claro.
Perú vas a...
Pero no vas a contar a nadie, ¿no?
No.
Mira, amigo, muchas gracias. So I don't know how this works here because the military is right behind me. And I don't know if I'll cross. They won't say anything. And then on my way back, they'll be like, you've got to pay a fine. But this is it. The border of Bolivia and Peru. Check this out. Buenas. Vamos a Peru, no? So this is how you cross the Bolivia-Peru border with no documents. Take a look at this. Oh, smuggle central round here. I imagine you've got people taking all sorts of products. Wow, look at this. I must say though, I don't really fancy falling in there. Water's black. Vamos a pasar?
Sí.
¿Tenemos que esperar?
Sí.
¿Por cuántas personas?
5.
¿Y si pasamos ya? ¿Y yo te pago por las 5? Mejor. Yeah, I'm gonna pay this guy for the 5 people. Because that way, I don't really... ¿Dónde vamos? ¿Dónde me voy? ¿Aquí? Yeah. I'm gonna pay this guy for 5 people, because otherwise I'll be sat here for an hour waiting for 5 people or 4 people to cross the border illegally. Wow, look at this. No authorities at all. Cruise straight past the military and this is it. Very relaxed. To be honest, I think this is the most relaxed border crossing I've ever done. No documentation, just cruising across. This would be so easy to transport contraband. Look at it. No one here. You know what, I'm gonna come back here, bring a few kilos. Peru, I'm joking. Calm down. Don't ban me from your country. Oh. So you got the guy paddling in the front. You got some other people in the distance who were going from Peru to Bolivia. This is madness. It's so relaxed, I can't believe it. We've just went straight on the boat with no issue. Now the only problem is as soon as we land on Peru territory, if they're gonna mess around and they're gonna maybe charge me some money, maybe fine me, I don't know. So my plan is, as soon as we land now, dip and get out of here as quick as possible. Wow. Bueno, señor, muchas gracias. ¿Cuándo quieres?
¿Bolivianos?
Sí.
50.
Bueno, amigo, vamos. Hacemos una vueltica, ¿no? ¿En este?
Sí, sí.
Eso.
Ahí vamos arriba.
¿Dónde? Aquí está bien, ¿no? Wow. We've made it to Peru. So a mission to not get caught by authorities is taking this.
Ahí está carga.
¿Eso cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama este? ¿Un moto?
Motocarga.
¿Moto qué?
Motocarga.
Ah, motocarga, ya. So we said we're going to sit on this. Eso. Bueno, entonces vamos a hacer una vueltica, pues.
Una vuelta. Ya.
Una vuelta.
¿Por dónde?
Todo. ¿Cómo se llama el pueblo? Desaguadero. Pero yo pensé que Desaguadero era en el lado de Bolivia.
Desaguadero, Perú, Desaguadero, Bolivia.
Ah, so on both sides of the border it's called Desaguadero. Interesting. Entonces, tengo una idea. Vamos a hacer una vueltica. ¿Me muestras dónde queda la frontera oficial? Vamos a ver eso.
Primero migraciones, ya.
Para allá. Y después yo vi que hay un monumento, digamos, de Jesucristo por allá arriba, ¿no?
Ah, allá arriba.
Vamos ahí, ¿no? Después. Pero uno no se puede subir en el moto ahí, ¿no? Ahí arriba. Me toca caminar por ahí, ¿no?
Primera migración.
Hacemos la vuelta. Hacemos la vuelta, vamos para inmigración. Y después me dejes para allá arriba, ¿no? Para que pueda ver la vista. Wow. Check it out. This is the Peruvian side here. I like it. ¿Cómo lo vi aquí? ¿Bien? Eso, tranquilo, ¿no? Tranquilita. Nice and relaxed life here. Oh, feel like a real don. That's 4 videos, 4 border crossings. I'm on fire. I better not speak too soon though. I don't want to end this video in the back of a cop car. So I think we've made it to the official border now. Got to put a hat like this so they don't spot us. Got to hide from the military. Eso es, check it out. This is the official border. As you can see, thanks for your visit on the Peruvian side. Muy bien. Bueno, entonces, vamos allá. Hacemos la vuelta y me dejas donde queda el Cristo, pues. Eso. And as you can see, all the different exchange shops where you can come and exchange your money. I like it. ¿Qué es la mejor cerveza de Perú?
A Trujillo.
¿Y dónde se puede comprar eso?
En cualquier tienda consigues.
Llévame para allá, ¿no? Para que pueda probarlo.
Pequeña, la blanca, la negra.
¿Cuál es la mejor? Tú sabes mejor que yo, ¿no?
La cusqueña, pues.
Pero tú no puedes tomar cerveza mientras estamos manejando, ¿no?
No, hay lata.
Sí se puede tomar una, ¿no? ¿No?
Sí, normal, ahí te compras normal.
Bueno, yo te invito, vamos. Let's invite this guy for some beer. Let's go and try some real Peruvian beer on the border. We're about 4,000 meters above sea level here. But a lot of you might be wondering how to not get sick, how to not be affected by altitude sickness, and I'll tell you right now, if you don't want to get sick when you're at high altitude, just stop being such a baby. Here you go, the Plaza of Desaguadero on the Peruvian side. Beautiful. Hermosa. You got some authorities right behind me, cap down. Bueno. ¿Y la cerveza dónde está? ¿Sabes que vamos más allá, para el Cristo? Ahí también hay tiendas, ¿no? Esa. So what I'm thinking is, I'm not going to spend too much time round here, which is why I've got on this moto, because if I do the whole loop of this place, in and out, 10-20 minutes, I'll have no issue with the authorities. The danger is when you're here for too long, you're hanging around for hours, you've crossed illegally, you're hanging around for hours, you bump into a military dude and he says, hey, you got your passport, you stamped? And then I'm like, no. And then, that's where you've got to either pay a fine, or you get thrown in the cells or something, I don't know. I don't want that happening to me though, I'll tell you that. Wow. It's not as cold as I imagined though. I thought it'd be freezing. Maybe I just came here on a good day. Got to be able to find some beer around here. I've had my Brazilian beer before, Verguesa I think it was called, and now I want to get some Peruvian beer. It would be rude not to. Whoa, look at the size of those watermelons. Nice. Ah, ya. Pero ahora estamos como un poquito lejitos de todo, ¿no? Ya estamos afuera. Ah, por aquí venden. Bueno, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hay cerveza? No. Ahí, ¿no? Vamos a preguntar por acá. ¿Cerveza? ¿Tienes cerveza? ¿Sí? Eso. Dame un segundo, ¿no? ¿Cuál quieres? ¿Cuál quieres?
Cualquiera ahí pide.
¿Cualquiera? Bueno, this is how you buy beer in Perú. Ojo, claro, la mejor de
Hola.
de Perú.
¿De dónde
Vamos.
usted?
Inglaterra, ¿cómo estás? Comandante.
De Inglaterra,
Sí,
¿no?
sí, claro.
Aquí ha
¿Y
venido
tú?
a pasear.
Pasear, conocer un poquitico, ¿no?
Yo soy peruano, sí, peruano.
Claro.
Sí.
Aquí muy lindo.
Muy lindo, ¿no?
¿Cuántos metros estamos sobre el mar? 4.000.
Tenemos 4.000 picos.
No, yo no estoy acostumbrado a eso.
¿Nada?
Es duro respirar por aquí, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Y qué, qué es eso en tus dientes? ¿Qué es eso? Como
¿A dónde
grills.
se va usted?
¿Ahora?
Ajá.
El Cristo.
¿A Cristo Blanco?
Sí.
¿Y se queda acá en Desaguadero?
Pues, mi plan es tomar una cervecita ahí arriba. Okay, this dude's got grills. Muestra tus dientes, mira eso.
No, ese.
Eso, no, eso es chévere, eso es buena. Wow. Entonces, we've got all of the alcohol here in Desaguadero. Wow. Pero explícame un poquito de eso, ¿no? Mira eso, un vino. Eso es como que vodka o algo, ¿no?
No, este es Bogoña.
¿Qué es eso?
Bogoña.
Bogoña, ¿qué es Bogoña?
Anisado seco, roscaya, ron cartavio y vino.
Y vino.
Ajá.
¿Y eso?
Ese es alcoholcito, alcohol puro, ¿eh?
Alcohol puro.
Ese bueno es curativo, cualquier
¿Para
dolor.
tomar?
No, para dolor de cabeza.
Ah,
un poquito
ya.
a la mano.
Y se siente mejor. Interesante.
Bien.
Bueno. Ok, yo creo... Eso. Cusqueña, ¿no?
Cosqueña.
2 cusqueñas, por favor. Grandes. Wow. Y eso, mira eso. Pilsen.
Pilsen, sí, peruano.
Peruano, Pilsen.
Ajá.
¿Eso es sin alcohol?
No vendo por paquete.
Look at this can here. This is a real Peruvian can. Look at that. Look at the design. I don't know if it's got no alcohol though, because it's a silver can. ¿Eso tiene alcohol?
Ajá.
¿Sí?
Igual que la cerveza.
Qué difícil, ¿no? ¿Cuál es mejor? ¿Cuál es mejor?
Este es peruano.
¿Cuál es mejor? ¿Y eso está bien, no?
Este es chileno.
¿Chileno?
Ajá.
Ah, entonces eso es mejor. 2 de eso, por favor. Eso. Tengo que tomar cerveza peruana, ¿no? Eso, muchas gracias. Ya, vamos a ponerlo aquí. ¿Cuándo es?
7714.
14, muy bien. Muchas gracias. Ya. Ya. Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill. Yes. That is disgusting. Oh no. After all of that, I think I bought the worst beer in Peru. Feo eso, ¿no? Horrible eso. Bought the worst beer in Peru. No. It's so bitter. Oh no. Look at the can. I was fooled by the can. Good marketing. Terrible beer. Okay. So, up there in the distance, at the very top of the hill, is the Jesus Christ monument. So, we're gonna head up there. Oh my days, look at the amount of stairs that I've got to walk up now. Yo necesito caminar todas esas escaleras. ¿Sí? I know. Got to walk up all these stairs. Oh. You can't get me now. No. The stairs are full of street dogs, damn it. This is the last thing that I needed. I know, es el lugar lleno de perros. ¿Me van a morder eso, no? I know. Oh, damn it. Check it out, place is full of dogs. No. Yo no puedo caminar allá. Si hay muchos perros.
Ah, perro ahí.
¿Me van a morder o no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí, mira pues arriba.
¿Pero me van a morder?
Ajá.
¿Crees? ¿Y si vamos los dos? ¿Y te pago? ¿Qué crees? ¿Tú caminarías ahí? ¿Arriba?
Alto después. ¿Para subir?
Es alto, pero
Ah.
es los perros que no me gusta porque siempre muerden.
Ajá.
Y eso no quiero. ¿Qué piensas? Vamos los dos. Y te pago.
Ya.
Okay, I've convinced the guy to walk up here. I can't go up there alone. Because he's Peruvian and the dogs are Peruvian, they get on well. Whereas me, they see me as fresh meat. Listo. Yeah. They see me as fresh meat. And I'm 100% gonna get bitten, so we'll go with this guy. Tienes que actuar como seguridad. Porque los perros te conocen. Pero a mí no. You know what I still don't have? Too much confidence walking up here with the amount of dogs. Oh, we're so high up. Take a look. Bienvenidos al mirador turístico Cristo Blanco. Desaguadero. Hoy no, eso va a estar difícil, ¿no? The dogs are relaxed for now. Let's see what they're like the further we get up. Oh, it's difficult to breathe. It's difficult to breathe. Es como duro respirar, ¿no? Como duro. Ugh. He doesn't want to talk to me. He's out of breath already. I'm still doing okay because I've got my beer. We're about halfway now. We're still going. My friend is a little bit tired. He's out of energy, but I don't care because we've almost completed the mission without getting caught. All we need to do is make it to the Jesus Christ monument at the top for good luck and protection against the military. It's one thing climbing up all these stairs in general, look how steep it is, but it's another thing climbing up when you're 4,000 meters above sea level and there's a lot less oxygen. Fired up. We've almost made it though. We're past halfway. Not long now. Come on. We're almost there. I'm looking to see what the view's like from that platform now. That's going to be one hell of a view. Yes. Yes. We've made it to the top. Oh, finally. You got the Jesus Christ statue up there. And the platform with the best view of Desaguadero. Notorious. Check it out. Oh, yes. Woo. That is one hell of a view, I'll tell you that for free. Feel like if I lean in that, I could go flying all the way down there. Okay, let's make our way down. But before we make our way down, we might as well explore what's inside here. And over there is Lake Titicaca. As you can see from the very top, it goes on for miles. And there's the river. In fact, I think I've spotted another way for me to sneak back into Bolivia. That bridge down there. Should we go? I'm tempted. Go on then. And we're heading back down now, and I've thought of a brilliant plan. Basically, because I snuck across the border on a boat and then went around Peru with this guy on that little sort of moto thing. What I'm gonna do is once we get to the bottom, I'm gonna change vehicle and I'm gonna go in a little moto tuk-tuk, because that way the authorities won't know that I'm going back with no documentation, because they'll be looking out for me. They'll be looking out for the gringo going around on the back of that little moto thing, when in reality I'll be in a tuk-tuk. Oh, I'm always one step ahead. Pero el contrabando pasa más por el río o el puente?
Por el río, por el río.
Más por el río. Siempre pasa, ¿no?
Sí.
Yeah. So he's saying a lot of the contraband is imported via the river. But all the way in the distance, apparently the name of that bridge is Puente Internacional, international bridge. And I imagine a lot of contraband is also transported down there. And I've made it down to the bottom, to the main road that leads all the way to the international bridge down there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can find a little tuk-tuk, a little moto that can run me across the border before the authorities stop me, check me and fine me. Buenas, ¿cómo estás? ¿Me llevas para Bolivia, porfa? Por el puente internacional, ¿sí? Eso, muchas gracias. ¡Wow! Muchas gracias. Por el puente, ¿no?
Sí, puente para transportes, ¿lo ves?
Sí, internacional.
Sí, pues sí.
Donde uno se puede pasar fácilmente, ¿no?
Ajá.
Eso, vamos. Oof. So we've got in the tuk-tuk now, we've got in a little moto, and this woman is gonna run me across the border, nice and hidden. Maybe I need to duck down to make sure the military doesn't spot me crossing, because if they spot me crossing, that could be a big problem. ¿Hay militares ahí?
¿Militares?
Sí.
Los militares no hay soldados, policía.
Policía. Pero uno se puede cruzar ahí sin pasaporte, ¿no?
Sí, caminando sí se puede.
Caminando.
Caminando, sí.
¿Y en el moto no?
Y en
No? So she's saying we can't go across in the moto. So I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see what happens the further down we get, the further closer we get. I'm shaking all around in the back here. Got some views of Desaguadero before I leave. Now I don't know if there's going to be a lot of traffic to cross the international bridge. I'm not too sure how the system works. It shouldn't be too difficult, I'm hoping. You can see the huge queue of the lorries waiting to get across and transport whatever they're transporting. I'm kind of lost here though. I don't know what bridge we're going to. I really hope it's not the bridge, the main border, because then I'm going to be screwed. I thought if we could go past the other one, it'll be a lot more relaxed, because from the Jesus Christ monument I was looking down and there didn't seem to be any authorities. Warehouses everywhere. There's bound to be some heavy hitters around here, 100% transporting you know what. I need to try and get in contact with them if possible. You can never have too many connections in the drug trafficking game. Okay, we're getting very close now to the international bridge. I think we're gonna be in the clear. Check it out. International bridge, we just passed it. We're going across the bridge now. Here we are, there's the river. Let's duck down, make sure we don't get spotted. There's the river. Whoa. I think we're in the clear. I was ducking down, didn't know if there'd be any police or something, but we seem to be okay. This woman's sketched out as hell. She's thinking, is she involved in some sort of human trafficking run right now? Don't worry.
Este es el migración.
¿Y uno necesita pasaporte para pasar ahí?
¿Usted quiere pasar caminando?
Sí.
Por acá pasan transportes.
Ah. Entonces yo no podría pasar ahí
No,
sin pasaporte.
sin pasaporte no.
¿No?
No.
Ah, entonces ¿qué hacemos?
Peatonal tienes que pasar arriba y otro puente.
¿Arriba?
Ujú.
¿O por las lanchas?
O por las lanchas más arribita y para...
Ah, no sabía. Yo pensé que yo podía caminar ahí. ¿No?
No.
Sin pasaporte.
Te van a controlar, los tres policías te van a...
¿Sí?
Ajá. Ahora, uno puede ser, si no tienes pasaportes, puedes pasar por bote.
Bueno, vamos. I thought I completed the mission, but I've not. We've made it to the Bolivian immigration, and I've got no passport, and she said I can't go. Walking, check it out. I can't go through there because they asked for passport, and of course I've not got mine. And I'll be in big trouble if I do that. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go back on the boat. If it has to be done, it has to be done. And we've made it back to the border. It's going to be a little bit risky crossing again, but it has to be done because there's no other way. Oh, since I do not have my documentation. No, I do have my documentation. Peruvians, I do have my documentation, don't worry. Okay, let's go. It's starting to rain though. Hope I don't get soaked crossing the border. It's time for me to make a little phone call on the Bolivia and Peru border because I think I found the perfect smuggle route. Wonder what he's transporting there. Wow. Who knows? Okay, let's touch down and get out of here as quick as possible. Hasta luego.